All right, so first we'll talk about parallel lines. Okay, two lines are parallel if they have the exact same slope. Okay. If two lines are parallel, it means that the lines will never intersect. Unless, of course, then they're the exact same line, then they'll intersect an infinite amount of times, but for the most part, we're just going to focus on two different lines. Okay, so we have an example here. In the red line is y equals 1/2 x plus 1. In green, y equals 1/2 x minus 3. So note that they have the same slope, both 1/2. Okay. And as you continue the graphs in both directions, okay, they're not getting any closer to each other or further apart. Okay. They're just going to stay the same. So there'll always be that distance from each other, never going to intersect. Okay, then the other side of that would be if two lines are perpendicular. Okay, their slopes are negative reciprocals of one another. Okay, what this means is they intersect at a 90-degree angle. Okay, and on the right there, I put some examples of negative reciprocals. Basically what it means is you flip the sign of the slope, okay, and then you flip it as a fraction. So if it's negative, it becomes positive. If it's positive, it becomes negative. So we could go from 3 to negative 1/3, go from 1/2 to negative 2/1, or just negative 2. Right? And then you can have negative 3/2. The negative reciprocal of that would be a positive 2/3. Okay, and just kind of drawing an example. Okay, in red, y equals 2x minus 3. And then in green, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 1. Okay, so if you're drawing on graph paper, it looks nice and neat. Okay. However, you should get a 90-degree angle at the point of intersection. Okay, so these are the questions you will most commonly see, okay, where they ask you to find the equation of a line that is parallel to a line or perpendicular to the line and then goes through a specific point. So in this case, they're asking you to find the equation of a line that is parallel to the line y equals 2x minus 7 and goes through the point 3, negative 5. Give you a second to copy that down. Okay, so obviously, hopefully we remember y equals mx plus b is our equation of a line. Okay, so we kind of need to fill in the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, since it's asking us to find the equation of a line that is parallel, means we're going to be using the exact same slope. So what we really need to do is take our original slope, okay, and we're just going to plug it in for m. Okay. The only thing we don't have is our y-intercept. However, we do have an x and a y value. So we're going to plug in these values for x and y and solve for b. So we end up, we have negative 5 equals 2 times 3 plus b. So we get negative 5 equals 6 plus b. Subtract 6 from both sides. Now we have our b value of negative 11. So we take that along with our original slope of 2. So we get y equals 2x minus 11. Okay. So this is the equation of a line. It's parallel to y equals 2x minus 7 because they have the same slope. Okay? And then we use these points to find the y-intercept. When they ask you to find a perpendicular equation, there's just kind of one extra step. Okay, so in this example, we're asked to find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to y equals 1/3 x plus 1 and goes through the point 1, 7. Okay, so the big difference here, if we're asked to find the perpendicular slope, we have to change it from 1/3 to the negative reciprocal, which would be -3/1 or just -3. Okay, once you do that, it's the exact same process. So you're just watching, making sure, are they asking for a parallel line or a perpendicular line? If it's perpendicular, we got to flip the slope and make it negative. So in this case, we go from 1/3 to -3. That's going to be our slope. 7 still our y value. Okay, 1 is still our x value. So kind of plug everything in. 7 equals -3 times 1 plus b. Solve for b. In this case, we get 10. So we take our new y-intercept and our new slope, and we get y equals -3x plus 10. Okay, try these on your own. First one, find the line that's parallel. Second one, find the one that is perpendicular. All right, so people are still finishing up. Okay, going around, seeing for the most part, pretty good job. On the first one, since it's parallel, you don't have to change the slope. Okay, leave it as -3. Then you plug in 3 and 4 for x and y. So -3 times 3 is -9. We got to add it to the other side. 4 plus 9 is 13. Okay, so then our equation is y equals -3x plus 13. Okay, parallel is pretty straightforward. Perpendicular, same process, you just have to change our slope. So if our original slope is -2, the negative reciprocal becomes 1/2. Okay, then we plug in the points for x and y, in this case 6 and -1. 6 for x, -1 for y. 1/2 times 6 is 3. Subtract it to the other side. -1 minus 3 is -4. Okay, so we have to use our new slope, okay, and then our y-intercept. So we get y equals 1/2 x minus 4.